Hello, fellow crafters and paper artisans. It's Chandra with Stocks and Stuff. I am here for Citrus Punch Mondays 2025, and our fabulous hosts and all the other contributors have been posting all day. I am late getting my video up. I traveled to Atlanta this weekend, got back late last night, finished my project, but just didn't have the energy to get it up this morning. Sometimes when you do those quick weekend trips, you need to take a little bit of a break. So I used Hello Summer from my new Honeybee stamp set, and I didn't clean my Hello Summer very well. I will circle back for that. Again, I finished this last night. I used all the pieces of this Sizzix 16-piece fruit die. It is called Summer Fruit. I have one piece of this scrapbook paper, and you see it has flowers and watermelon and cherries and citrus fruit on it, and this is what I have left of that. And then this is, I'm going to say it's probably Park Lane, but it is a 110-pound wood grain, and it had several different, like 5 different colors of wood grain in the package. And I've been working through that for years. If you've been watching my channel, you've seen it before. I used my Memory-Dex little Creative Memory-Dex card die, which is great when you're doing a shape that you don't have. And I try my best not to just buy one single type Memory-Dex dies for that reason. Sometimes, because it's just not practical for me to have those different shapes. So the first thing I did was, my goal today was charcuterie board. So that was, I had kind of mapped out my month, or the 3 weeks that I participated. So I got, Abbi Kristen had Fruits of Summer, and I also had some other SVGs. So most of this is SVGs. All the fruit and veggies are SVGs. Let me put it that way. And then I forgot to pull out this die. I think it's a Spellbinders die. I'm not sure. I have to check. But anyway, I made some flowers for the handle. There's my Hello Summer, and this is actually a different die. I should have pulled all my dies, left them out, and so I could have brought them. Sorry about that. So I did. So she had some fruits, and some I had to go out on the internet and find. And then these are my carrots from last week. It was easier for me headed out of town to do print to cut instead of trying to SVG them. So even I took SVGs and turned them into print to cut. But I believe I got the blueberries and the cherries and the kiwi and avocado from her. The crackers I downloaded free. Because a charcuterie tray usually has crackers and cheese on, as well as the fruit and veggies. This, I can't remember where I got this strawberry dip. It was SVG, but I decided, like I said, to flatten it. And then and the kiwi was also from her, if I'm not mistaken. And so there's my card. So I have fruit, vegetables, and flowers as directed. I use my scrapbook paper in the background, and then my wooden charcuterie tray. And then I just used, since I had a sheet out, I just used my zigzag background panel die and made a background, and then I'll put a sentiment in there. This is a 3-piece, so I'll use the next size down to put my sentiment. Then so there's my first card. And then I made a Memory-Dex card, and I used my Sizzix die to add my fruit. Now I had this grapes, I think I should have brought that to the table. It's a Lawn Fawn stamp and die set. And then the rest of these pieces were from the Sizzix die. And I can't remember what it's called, but it has a birthday sentiment. It has a little face, like Doodlebug and Lawn Fawn do sometimes. And so I stamped it in green and in purple, and my horrible coloring. And then those are the other pieces of fruit that were in that collection. So that's my 2 entries, and no, it's not a swap. So I was gonna put the name of this collaboration on here, and I decided not to because I might use this for something else. Oh, and I did use the scrapbook paper on the back. So I just made a memory dex card. We have been memory dex card sharing this week or last week with Tamika Sending Smiles, and so I just thought it would be a cute idea. All right, so there's my charcuterie board and all my goodies, making me hungry. I'm gonna get a snack. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And again, sorry this is late.